All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, maybe we do it. Well, okay, whatever. All signs, what are we gonna use? You know what? I have not done this one lately. I feel like using this one. This is not a great position. Nope. 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 Don't know why. Just nope. Maybe later. All right. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. This is Tarot with Contessa. All right, all right, all right. If you're new here, consider subscribing. This is going to be the all signs reading. I go from Aries to Pisces. I answer questions at the end. I don't charge for answering those questions because sister got a full-time job. So if you want to come stay with me, we can have a conversation. Temperance. Okay. I didn't even get through my whole spiel yet. So we're going to say this is going to be an overview because I haven't even started Aries yet. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Who do we have? We got Vanilla and Pie. Okay. Loyal. You can be added at the end. Thank you. So we're just going to say this is going to be like an overview. There's something here. Yeah, I got this when I did the Aries. The Two of Cups, the King of Cups. There's something here where there's some confusion about a situation. Now, I don't know who this is for. It could be one of y'all that are already here watching. It could be as an message for the all signs. If it's yours, pick it up. If it's not, take the meat, leave the bone, okay? So we have Temperance, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Swords here. And they are raining down on this person. So there are, the thing is, like, I feel like, you see how it's not really raining anywhere else except on this person. So I think has something to do with some sort of thought pattern here. Like, these swords are behind. It's the Seven of Swords. What the Seven of Swords mean? A lot of times it's about lies being told, right? Things that are being hidden. Now, whoever this is for, this could mean that somebody's doing a lot of talking behind your back. It could be some friends. It could be family. It could be somebody that you really trust, okay? But they're doing it behind your back. Look at this King of Cups with that cup. Don't know what to do. Oh, I can't see your name. Hello, Serene. I'm just starting with a little overview right now. But the thing is, I think it's found out because Temperance is all about divine timing, right? I'm going to say that you need to expect something because that is the Two of Cups. It could be it's someone that you have deep emotion for. That's a lot of swords there. It's not somebody, an acquaintance at work. I don't care about that much about the people that I work with so much that I'm going to cry, that I'm going to concern myself if I find out they're not telling me the truth about whatever's going on in their life. Or now it could be bonchinche. It could be that somebody's going around, doing a little gossip thing. But it's more like someone that you care very deeply for. So it's more, if that message is resonating for you, it's someone that you care deeply for. So in the office is not the only place they do bonchinche, okay? They do it in the neighborhood. They do it amongst your friend group. So if you feel like they do it amongst your family, right? So let's start with Aries. 510. All right, Aries. Remember, I take I take the questions at the end. You don't have to stay. This takes about 45 minutes for me to go through all the signs. If you have a specific question that you want, you could stay. You could go if you want to chat and enjoy the conversation. We're doing Aries right now. So what's going on with Aries? Oh, the Five of Pentacles. Some money issues. Why is this giving me, do I stay or do I go? You see how there's one cat on each side, right? You see the cats up there? Someone here is, I got this for the Aries. I did the Aries reading. Someone here is very confused about the intuition. Or about what to do with a money situation where they may not. The Five of Pentacles is a stopped energy where, oh, I thought something was going to fall out. A stopped energy where, going to say, where somebody is, the money has stopped. Maybe they got robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? See how we're regressing. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, right? There's money issues here. King of Pentacles. Someone here don't know what to do. Look. This is somebody who's normally very good with money. They're normally very good with money. So someone here could be going back to school. That may be a bill that's unexpected. Maybe they got children that's going to school, right? Nine of Cups. So there will be at some point some liberation from these money issues. You see how we go from having those two cats? One cat right there, right? So someone here is going to learn what to do. There's a solution to whatever problem is ailing you as far as money. Wait, I didn't see the question. I'm curious about my sign. Okay, well, I go from Aries all the way to Pisces. So this was Aries. Let me see. We're going to do Taurus now. 7:45. This is not a good position. This is a new setup for me. So, Aries, don't worry. Oof. Oh, look at the devil. Aries, don't worry. Because there's a fear right here. You see how they're studying. Again, the book, the studying. Someone trying to figure it out. Don't she look like she's deep in thought? Somebody trying to figure it out. And that devil behind them telling them there's no solution, there's no solution, there's no solution. Which is a lie. We know the devil is a liar. Okay? So don't worry, Aries. There's a solution. Okay? Taurus. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? Oh, okay. Relax. We relax. Eight of Cups. Okay. Wow, Taurus, what's going on? Wow, Seven of Swords again. So you got to be connected to Aries. Seven of Swords. Okay, we're going to take them. Eight of Pentacles. More money. Ace of Wands. Okay. Ooh, and the Star. Okay. Now, someone here is focused on something that may seem like it's out of reach. Someone here may feel like they're lying to themselves. This is the Eight of Cups, but you see how, and which is normally somebody walking away, right? But there's so many choices here. Somebody may feel like the choices or the things that they're looking for, there's just a discouragement here. But again, it's a lie. Somebody is almost trying. I don't know who this is. This is family, friends, I don't know. Somebody is trying to convince somebody else that what they're looking for, they're not going to get. Like, listen, it could be an ex, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't live your life. But this feels like somebody's trying to convince somebody that what they want is out of reach, or what they want is never going to happen. Like, oh, it's a pie in the sky idea. Now, it could be, we got the star, which is a major arcana. We got the Ace of Wands, right? Which is a fire. What do wands do? Wands make us move, right? They're the fire that drives us to do something. And so someone here is holding on to this dream. I don't know if these pentacles are actually related to money, because this feels more like someone may feel like the things that they have to give up, or the time that they have to invest in order to acquire the star, is too much. But again, it's a lie, because look at how close that star is. All they got to do is pull that string and the star comes right to them, right? So there's much less work than what someone is making it out to be. But I think there's family and friends involved here. Okay. I normally have a moderator. She isn't here yet. Or I don't see her online as yet. But if you just put your question in the chat, and then at the end, I will. Whatever's going to happen is going to be victorious here, Taurus. So don't stress yourself out. Okay, just like Aries, don't stress yourself out. There's a solution in both of these situations. Okay, it's just the devil trying to stop you from finding it. Okay, so relax. Okay, it will come to you. Again, major arcana here. So there's tips, tricks, signs coming to you from the universe that you need to look out for. Okay, that's for both of you. Now Gemini 1229. I'm sorry, I almost always have it set up where I could see the screen in addition to looking at the cards and reading the cards. But this is a new setup, so I'm trying different things, and I have to keep moving back and forth. Let's do Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? Gemini been going through it lately, right? Gemini. Cancer, I want to know when Cancer getting married so I can stop getting it. 7 of Wands. I feel like this is connected. Why? You see how they're resting. Somebody here tired of fighting. They've been in a long ass battle, right? And they tired. They like, damn, you coming again? Can I get a minute? Can I go pee, please? Somebody here is tired of doing some arguing, some fighting. Now, it could be with more than one person. It could be a situation. Maybe somebody tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. The money situation is what started with Aries. So there's just somebody here tired of fighting, whatever it is that they have been fighting for. Like I said, it could be somebody tired of fighting with their family. Can I just eat my dinner in peace, please? Or maybe they're fighting with friends. Maybe they're fighting a situation, again, like not making enough money, right? That seems to be a universal issue, the way the economy is going, especially if you're in the United States. The Hermit. Ooh. So the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Hermit. This 3 of Cups doesn't feel like a third-party situation. This feels more like a family or a friend group. It feels like there's something that you're trying to obtain. Now, you may be looking toward your destiny, or how do you say it? Your life path, your life purpose, or something of that nature. This is the Hermit. The Hermit's going and they're looking for answers, right? um, Now, this may be a journey that you're not telling anybody about. It could also be that someone... I'm sorry for the noise outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that horn honking. There's a lot of confusion in the situation. Someone may also feel like they're all alone, right? This is the same person, clearly. But see how there's no mouth right there. So they're not saying anything to anybody. But they are carrying that one wand, right? They're carrying that one wand here. This is the one here carrying that lantern. So there still is this desire to move forward. It's Three of Cups, though. To me, this is more, it's not a third-party situation. This feels more like someone expected to have support of friends, of family, of a spouse, of, grown children, whoever it is in the situation that you expect support from. And it's like you don't have it, so now you have to venture out on your own, right? Death, transformation, right? How do we face death? Everyone faces death by themselves. So whatever it is that you're doing, I'm getting a chill. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to have to wind up doing it on your own, Gemini. Lo siento, because I know that sounds real lonely. Okay. All right. 1653. We're going to do Cancer. Oh, there's a Cancer here. Hello, Cancer. So Cancer. Wait, I need the time. 12. All right, 12. All right, Cancer, I see you. Go play a number, 12. Win some money, honey. Let's see. What's going on with Cancer? Three of Wands. All right. Somebody here ready for the brand new. What? Look how they look all determined. Leaving behind all the things. These look like burnt out trees. They're leaving everything that does not serve them behind. And they onto something new. Somebody here, instead of one wand, they got 3 wands of inspiration here. There's a determination here. What are they determined about? Let's see. Cancer. This may also be concerns or if it's about work, these are new projects that you were given that you did not necessarily ask for. You may have been voluntold to take on these responsibilities. Maybe you were a little salty behind that. You know what I'm saying? That's if it's for work. Ooh, the 4 of Cups. Wait, no, this is the 6 of Cups. What am I saying? This is the 6 of Cups. Am I dyslexic? I really thought that said 4. The 6 of Cups. I'm going to close this window because that car alarm is starting to irritate me. I know it's got to be irritating y'all. This feels like somebody and I'm saying feel because if y'all have been in my channel at all, y'all know I don't read cards, right? I'm not a card reader. I do cards in order to bring my gift to the masses. But when I go, I don't really know what I do, truth be told. I just know what I do when I do it. I've been told that I have access to the Akashic Records. And so I kind of liken it to, like, if you ask me a question and I'm going to all these doors in front of me, right? And it's like, this door is yes, this door is no. And I could feel which door kind of belongs to somebody. And then once I go, I'm already seeing what's behind the door. And so then I go through that door that leads me to other things, right? That's kind of what how I explain it to people. But I'm not a card reader. So when I say it feels like, that's what I'm saying, is the energy feels like that this has been a big problem that you're trying to solve. And this is, I feel like this is really work related. But then why all these cups here? Vanilla, are you the Cancer, Vanilla? So it seems like somebody got a big problem and they're like, you know what? I'm not going to let somebody win. I'm not going to let somebody get the best of me. Because it's almost like somebody here, I don't get that this is fear. There's too much determination in this here. Don't they look like they're ready to fight? They look like they're ready to whoop your ass. I'm sorry. They look ready to whoop some ass. They look whooping some culito, right? But it's more like someone here is looking, investigating, trying to understand how to defeat the devil. But because the devil is behind them, we also have the high priestess at the bottom of the deck, right? So the devil is behind them. The devil, even the devil, like, oh, she should I really be messing with her? I don't know, 'cause, I don't feel like I'm gonna be successful. And you see the little cat, the intuitionist, right there. And so someone's doing research and trying to understand how to defeat this devil. There's too much determination here. This devil ain't got no chance. This is more like Six of Wands energy. But why is it Cups? So why is it Cups? I think you're going to shock the shit out of somebody with the way you handle a situation. Now, I will say that for some of you, if you are a Cancer, that you should handle the situation with love. Even if it's a work situation, there's a way that you could say things, a way that you could do things where you may be tired of the situation altogether. You see how she what? Can we move on from this? So I'm gonna say for some of you, you should handle the situation with love, and it's gonna. You look how this person don't know what to do. This person is like, what am I supposed to do with these cups that you have given me? I didn't expect you to have cups. I expected you to have swords, right? Entiende? So if you change up the way you handle a situation, like I said, somebody's doing research. If you change up the way you handle the situation, because some people, they get determined and they just want to slash everything with swords, right? Don't do that in this situation, okay? Wow, I spent a lot of time on Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. 23, 27. All right. Let me see what's going on in the comments. Hi, the chosen one. How you doing? Oh, wow. You're right. All things have been working out and getting better for me. I am so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear things are doing better for you. I'm hanging in there, girl. Life is lifing. But you know, you gotta do your research and get your way through it, right? I'm glad to hear things are getting better for you. Oh, wow. You got a new job you start on Monday. Okay. Congratulations. Blessings to you in that new job, baby. What? I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers. Wait, so this is happening right here, right now. What's going on with Leo, please? Somebody here got a choice to make, and they don't want to make it. Wow, Leo, you coming out in your own damn reading. Okay. Depending, wait, I'm letting the comments get away from me. Vanilla, loyal, serene, chosen one. All right, thank you so much, Vanilla and Pie. I will use that list when we get to the end. I don't know what you're facing, Leo. But like I said, someone here has a choice to make. The choice is right here in this card. But this may be about a love situation. This could be whether or not to leave some. What is all these cats behind you? These are not intuition cats. Who is watching you? Somebody's watching you. Multiple people are watching you. I will say this could be like Muerto watching you. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. It could be Muerto watching you. Not because they want to watch you, but because they were sent. I don't know what that means. I don't like all these cats in the background. I'm not digging the cats in the background because these are not your cats. It's like someone's watching you to see what you're doing. Now, they are behind you. But the thing is, even though they're behind you, Leo, I kind of feel like you may already know. Right? This feels like it's something that you need to prepare for. You see how she's lifting those weights? I'm hearing Rocky in the background. You know, dun, 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 you know what I'm saying? The Rocky theme in the background. Where it's almost like in Rocky, most of the whole movie was him preparing for that one fight, right? So there's something here that you gotta fight against. But it's almost like you have to prepare. I'm going to say with all these cats in the background, you need to prepare spiritually. Because these cats are giving me muerto. I don't think they're your cats because they're looking all kind of twisted and funky looking. Like if I saw one of these cats in the street, I would not pick this up to take home, right? It's about a love situation, though. So I don't know what situation this is. Who are you having to fight, and why are Muerto watching you? This could be. It doesn't have to be Muerto. It could be people getting readings on you. You see how these love. Are you seeing somebody that's connected to somebody else? You see how these people, they're not really looking at each other. They're kind of looking around to make sure the coast is clear. This may be a group that doesn't want you with someone that you are with currently. And even in this Nine of Pentacles, this could be an ex because it is the Nine of Pentacles. This could be an ex that is watching you because you see how the arms are crossed? And you kind of unbothered by it, though. For some of you, you may be preparing to leave someone. Two of Pentacles. Even in the Two of Pentacles, you see the eyes behind her. Yo, Leo is being watched. Hey, Nightmare, how are you? Leo's being watched, but Leo's being watched about a decision that they're making. And like I said, I think you know, look how angry this little girl is. Like, why are you watching me? Just leave me alone. Mind your business. Why are you watching me? This does not say all this. This is showing me that you either need to prepare for the fight, whatever the fight is. For some of you, it could be preparing to fight your own demons. I don't know where that's coming from. But for some of you, you're already prepared for the fight. And you just need to understand that you have the strength to deal with whatever the situation is. And just look out for new love situations, because make sure that somebody is not attached Yeah, with like a whole family. Okay. This could also be somebody, like I said, it could be an ex that wants you back. It could also be somebody that's looking to come to you, and they're trying to get themselves together in order to come toward you, right? Because roles can be reversed in tarot. It's not necessarily, when I read, I am trying to read for the person I'm reading. Like, I'm not reading for cross watches and all that other stuff. If I'm reading Leo, I'm reading for Leo. But roles can be reversed. So this could be somebody trying to get up the strength to come toward you, right? Virgo. Virgo, 30, 46. How are y'all doing? Yo, it's a beautiful day out here in New York. It's like 70 degrees. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. I hope y'all going outside. Virgo. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Judgment. Oh, my Lanta. And the 6 of Wands. Somebody here feels like victory is just out of reach. It's in reference to a love situation. The thing is, whoever this is, they don't know what to say. Or it could be that there's not much to say about a situation anymore. This is the Judgment card. The Judgment is, this is not giving me brand new life, because the Judgment many times can mean like a brand new life. Somebody's leaving everything behind and they're moving on, and sort of receiving things from the universe because the cycle ended. But this is more like straight up judgment. Like someone feels like they have consequences. Like someone has received consequences, but it's like from the universe. Look how big that cat is. And someone here may feel like they have become something that they didn't want to become. Or something that they feared. Because this is kind of giving me devil vibes. Where's that devil at? Did we have the devil? We did, yeah. So it's kind of giving me devil vibes, right? It's very similar. I would also say maybe watch Cancer. Well, someone here may have received consequences over a love situation where there may have been a lot of confusion, and someone felt like victory was just out of reach, and now they don't know what to do. Someone may feel stuck. Someone may feel boxed in. Someone may feel like they're in prison from the universe. Again, that devil in the background, the watching, the fool. Like I said, someone here had to move on from a situation they didn't want to move on from. You see how it looks like it's almost raining in this full card? And again, the crossed hands, right? The crossed arms here. If someone didn't want to have to move on from a situation, it's almost like they had no choice. I don't know what, but there were definitely consequences. Now, for judgment, that's a major arcana here. It could be divine timing. It could be indicating that someone's season. I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito. That's a death card. Someone here, the season to be with someone is over. And they may be lost as to what to do at this point. Ten of Swords. Listen to Contessa when she talks, please. All right, let's move on. Libra. The heat isn't my friend. I hear you. Yo, sometimes in New York, when you in the heat and it's the middle of summer and you go outside and the heat from the pavement hits you in the face. Oh, it's like somebody is on fire, or the god of fire has slapped you in the face. It come down from the sun and slapped you in the face. Ugh. So I'm with you on that. But if you're surrounded by grass and like trees and all that, I think sometimes the heat can be okay. I think just when you're surrounded by concrete, it's ugh. And then New York is real dirty. You know what I mean? Um, ugh. 35, 28. We're doing Libra now. 35, 28. What's going on with Libra? Remember to leave your questions in the chat, because when I'm done with Pisces, then I'll begin to answer questions. Libra, what's going on with Libra? Okay, you just popped right out, huh? Two of Wands. Someone, what is with this dilemma and these decisions, huh? Told y'all March was the month of consequences. Y'all ain't want to listen to what I'm saying, or you're picking up what I'm putting down. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Someone here trying to keep a status quo. Someone here may be using magic to keep the status quo. Magic that they don't know what the hell they're doing, because that's a page. I do think it's a love situation, but someone here is at a crossroads. I don't like this. I don't like this. Someone here may also be serving tea hot on a platter. Someone here may be gossiping. There may be a lot of gossip or a lot of discussion. I don't know if you're in the public eye. There may be a lot of talk about a situation that you're involved in. You see how all these cups got steam coming out. So these cups they do have water in it, but the water hot, right? That's how you make tea. That's how you make coffee. You make the water hot. So hot though that it's burning. Like if you drink that coffee, that tea right now, that's too hot. Somebody here is doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, but it's in order to keep something the same. Again, I am not here to blow smoke up your colito. Listen to Contessa when she talk, the Ace of Cups. But look how angry she is. Like, you going to take this cup, mofo. You going to take this cup and you going to like it. It's to keep whatever is going. And look at that poor King of Cups. He's like, okay, I guess I'm going to take the cup then. Let me have the cup. And look at the steam coming out the cup. You're going to take this cup, damn it. So, someone here is doing some magic. And now, there could be that somebody walked away and somebody trying to get them to come back. Because we went from the 10 to the 9, right? 10 of Cups, 10's at the end. So someone could have ended something. There could have been a lot of gossip. There could have been a lot of discussion around it. And boom, they trying to get back to the 9 of Cups, but they doing it using some sort of magic or something they should not. Look at this, the Magician. Stop playing with me. Let's move on. The Magician. Oh my God. Yeah, New York rats will get you. You better stay away from the New York rats. Especially in the Bronx. Oh my God. They a different kind of breed. 39, 13. Some are as big as dogs. 39, 13. Scorpio. All right. And the water bug. Oh my God. Yo, I can't with the water bugs. I'm scared of them. They will chase you and they fly. Okay. People be like, oh no, they don't fly. No, yes, they do. They fly and they will chase you. I remember I was in high school. I was working, I'm dating myself, but I was working in Woolworth, right? Down by South Street Seaport. And I was in the basement unpacking some boxes. You know, a teenager working after high school. And this one water bug had it in for me. I'm telling you, he had it in for me. He would wait. First of all, I was downstairs in the basement. That's my first encounter with him. Okay? He was big, like he was a grandfather. Okay? But he was still fast, so he must have had a wheelchair. So he was a grandfather chasing me down. And I was like, ah! And I'm screaming and I'm running and he's chasing me. And then there was like a customer there who was like, "Oh my God, you scared me. The giant mutant roach that's behind you didn't scare you?" That was encounter number one. Then he would wait until I go to the bathroom, okay? And I would search all the stalls. Where's the water bug at? Where the water bug at? He not here. All right, I can use the bathroom. And I pull my pants. He wait till I pull my pants down. What? I pull my pants down. I'm trying to use the bathroom. And what happened? He run past me. Oh my God. And he would do it every time. It was like he waited for me. And no one can convince me that he did not. No one can convince me he did not. Because he would catch me in there every time. So yes, I'm afraid of them. And I cannot step on them because the squish. Oh, let's move on. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I spent all this time talking about water bugs for Scorpio. Let me change this time. 41:38. Oh my God. 41:38. I'm sorry, Scorpio. 41:38. All right. What's going on, Scorpio? Scorpio. I'm sorry if I grossed y'all out, but it was definitely a very traumatizing time of my life. You know, down in Seaport there was a lot of them because they like the water, whatever. And there's a lot of restaurants down there, and it's very dirty, very dirty. What? Okay. Oh. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Okay, so you are in the middle of a transition here. 5s are temporary in tarot. But a lot of times it's, how do I describe it? It's the silence in the middle of a storm, right? And so nothing is really moving. Although there are some things that need to be said, you see all these birds on top of these wands, right? They're not flying. So there's no community. There are a lot of things that need to be said, but no one is saying them. There may be, you may feel like there's thing after thing after thing after thing, and somebody is just piling on. And then we have that Fool right there in case I didn't show it. And you may feel like you can't take it anymore. Like all these cups, they're about to topple over. Meaning like somebody is taking your love for granted. What's a nice place to visit in New York? You know what? Yeah, right. The subway, the subway smell on the staircase. You know why that is. That's because men go down there, to use, to pee real quick, and then they leave. And so we need one more card for Scorpio. A good place to visit. If you just want to like walk around, Central Park has this zoo, and it's only $1. At least it was only $1 when I went many years ago. But Central Park has this zoo. It's not like a whole zoo, but it has a couple of animals in there, and it's cute. It was a nice little walkthrough. There's this park in the Bronx. What's the name of that park? It's huge. Van Cortlandt Park. You can go ride horses. You can do stuff. You can picnic for free. Like you don't need a license or a park pass or anything like that. But it's far up there. It's near Westchester, so it's a trek. You got to go all the way to the last stop on the one train, right? Um, Let me see other places to just visit and walk around. I suggest staying away from Times Square. Nobody from New York goes to Times Square unless they have to walk through to get somewhere else. Okay, that's the only time. Um, so what a nice place to walk through. If you want to see like rich stores and stuff like that, you could go to Midtown up near I don't go there a lot because I'm not gonna spend my money on that. But especially in winter, it's nice because they have they have this outdoor. Oh my God, what's the name of this place? They have like different restaurants and stuff. It's kind of outdoors. It's over near the theater district. What's the name of this place? It's up in the 50s. Um, it's nice in the winter, but it's also nice to walk around because the streets are very clean. Not what is the name of this place? It's a park, not Battery Park. It's in the 50s. If you look at the map of New York, you'll see it. It's upscale. They have like upscale candy stores and stuff. Um, you can get champagne, gummy bears. All right, let's do Scorpio. I'm sorry. So again, it's like somebody's piling stuff on top of you, Scorpio. We got the Five of Swords. Nothing is being said. Nothing is being said about how someone is disappointing, right? Wanted to wait when it's wanted to wait visit when it's not. Oh my goodness, it is very busy. Um, However, there are some nice places to go. Like, first of all, don't ever wait. Let me finish Scorpio, and I'll tell you about the Christmas tree and the lighting in the tree they put up. Don't ever go there. So nothing is being said right now, Scorpio, or you have some things to say, but there's almost like a stubbornness out of it. Why does this feel like it's a child, or a teenager, or a family member of some kind? Now it could be a spouse, but the Empress and Death. Someone here is not recognizing your worth. So it could be a family member that's taking advantage of you. Again, there is coffee in these cups. There's water in these cups, but they're not, they're about to topple over. It's like someone keeps piling on top of you, piling on top of you, and they're taking advantage of the love that you give or your generosity, and they're not recognizing all that you are giving to them. And you are at a breaking point. The world. You may also be taking, oh, you may also be taking notes about, all right, well, let's see. We got the Sun here, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's someone here is afraid to move because of things that may have been said or will be said. But there's a clarity that's coming. It's on the way. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone's about to put down their sword. And there may be conversations that are coming that bring that clarity. But right now, you and the Hangman. So there's nothing happening right now. But this is coming. Because I think, and you may be the first one to break it, to break the silence, because the thing is, like, this Empress is only going to allow so much to go on before she puts her foot down, right? So someone here is not recognizing all that you do and the patience that you have given them. Lo siento. It's coming. So it's very pretty when it snows, depending on where you go. Bryant Park is the place I was saying. They have like a Christmas village that they do every year when it's cold outside. And that's where all like the rich stores are. And so it's very clean there. It's not like the dirty, like literally when they talk about the dirty streets of New York, the streets themselves are filthy. That's why you got to take off your shoes and leave them at the door. I don't know who live in New York and they come home and walking around in their shoes everywhere, because all the dirt and the dog pee and all the other stuff that's on the street, you taking that into your house. Soho's okay if you want to if you want to go to a nice place to eat. Some of those restaurants are very expensive. You can find expensive restaurants everywhere, but like the new and happening stuff, if it's normally gonna be in like Soho or NoHo, right? When they open stuff and it's so exciting, come try our cuisine. But okay, so Christmas, the tree lighting, the Rockefeller Center tree lighting. Let me give you a clue, okay? If you try to go, you're not going to be able to be near the tree, because what they do is they corral the police. They corral all the regular people. They corral them with the barriers. No matter what time you get there, because when I tried to watch it one year, I got there and must have been about 12 o'clock, and they were already setting up everything, but they want to keep the riffraff, the regular people, away from everybody, right? So what they do is they corral you, and guess what they do? They set up TVs for you to watch, because they move you away. You nowhere near where they're lighting that tree, okay? The police not going to let you get inside. But what they do is once they corral you, they set up TVs so you can watch what's going on. But there's no bathroom. Once you get in and you're corralled in and the crowd is there, you cannot get out. The police will not let you out. I'm sorry, do I have a catheter here where I could just stand here for 10 hours and not go pee? So when I tried to go, once I heard that once you cannot leave, I was like, okay, please let me out. Because if I need to watch it on a TV, I can do that at home. Not only can I do that at home, but I have a bathroom. I have snacks. It's warm. I'm not standing out here in the freezing cold. Okay? So don't ever try to go to the tree lighting. That's just a little tip. Because I don't know anyone that's ever gone. But everybody I know lives here, so there's a lot of things New Yorkers don't do because they live in New York. It's sort of like mundane. I don't know how the early birds go because you cannot get out and use the bathroom. Some of the hotels are very nice. And also the fireworks. If you stay in some of those hotels, but of course they know this, and so they jack up the prices for the fireworks. I will say something else that many people don't normally know, is every Friday during the summer, because we're coming up on it, every Friday in the summer, there's 2 places you can go to watch fireworks. Now, it's not the whole big display that they do on the 4th of July, but every Friday, 9 o'clock, you go to Coney Island. In the summertime, they play fireworks. I don't know what time, but they were playing fireworks every Friday also up in, I think it's Rochester, near Rye Playland. So there's 2 places that you can go to watch fireworks just on a random Friday in the summer. Yeah, I was so mad. I'm like, y'all need to advertise what's going. And can you? So what that means is that they do the same thing for Times Square, with the ball dropping. I've heard some people wear diapers. Cause I started asking people, and I know one person, just one, who went to the ball drop, and they wore a diaper. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. Not doing it. I will stay in my house. And because what that means is you wearing a diaper, you're not anywhere near the ball. You're not really watching it drop. So they setting up TVs for you too? No, thank you. You don't have food unless you bring it yourself. Nope. You gotta stand out in the cold. Can we do Let me get Sagittarius. I'm sorry, y'all. I digress. I'm just rambling. Not at the subway. 5549. Not at the subway. Oh my God. You better hold on to that diaper, and when you leave that ceremony that late at night, because freaks come out at night, you're gonna need that diaper to defend yourself. Defend yourself. People won't leave you. People will leave you alone. Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? The world. Oh. Sagittarius. Take a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, take a look at Sagittarius. Because the world card, we saw it for you. Emperor. Okay. Damn, that's a stressed out looking emperor, isn't it? But we got two major arcana. Oh. And the Page of Swords. Pobrecito. Somebody here is taking on some projects. Sagittarius. But the thing is, like, you may be you may be feeling like there's imposter syndrome. You see how this little page right here, they're so small, right? But that sword is so big. Everyone is in a costume, right? The village, the Halloween, parade in the village. You need to be prepared for that, okay? But it is nice to go. And everyone is so friendly. There's no fighting. There's no, you go to certain things. You try to go to Puerto Rican Day Parade. Everybody fighting. Everybody on this. There was none of that. Everybody, because I went. Everybody's so nice, and it was a wonderful experience. That parade, the Halloween parade, it's a must go if you're here and you can. So you may have been given a project at work. You may have, whatever it is that you're taking on, there's something new here that you're doing. Now, it could be a new job. It could be, for some of you, it could be a child. Is this an adoption? Somebody could be adopting a child or taking on a child that's like a family member. Whatever new is happening, there's a sense here that there's imposter syndrome, right? And so what this is saying is that you have all that you need here. The emperor has all the wisdom of all the kings, right? It is, do you see that little kitten right there? That little cat right there, the little baby. You may not think that you're able to do whatever it is that you're being tasked to do, but this is the universe talking. Who fighting the universe? Two major arcana here. So you may feel like you don't have enough skill, you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do, but you do here. This is telling you to have the confidence that to cut through, use that sword to cut through all the confusion, all the mierda that you may be telling yourself. You have everything that you need. That's another major arcana. This is the High Priestess. Now, we have seen the high priestess come out so many times that I'm going to say this to every one of you, okay? Y'all need to start listening to your intuition. You need to start listening to your intuition. There's information. There's a guidance that your intuition is trying to give you. And so try to open yourself up more, not to see with your eyes, to see with your third eye, right? To see with your intuition. Hold on, let me sippy some coffee. All right, let's do, Capricorn. Oh, 1 hour, huh? No, that's 100. So that's 100. Do I not know how to tell time? 53. 53. Okay. All right. Capricorn. What is this? 7 of Cups. Somebody's got possibilities on their mind. We're doing Capricorn. With pictures on the streets with Batman, Spider-Man, Joker. I hear you. Man, when you go to something like that, take all the pictures, man, because that's what life is about, experiences, right? And you got to capture the moment when you can. 10 of Pentacles. All right, damn it. Capricorn. Capricorn, why do I feel like you're getting some accolades? Ten of Pentacles is normally a very good card. Knight of Pentacles, more Pentacles, and Justice. Ooh, and the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The thing is, like, I feel like you're getting accolades, but you're feeling overwhelmed with them. Like, there's something that you may have been studying. This also may be something that has not come to fruition yet, okay? There may be something that you're studying now that will bring you 10 of Pentacles later. The thing is, what this is suggesting right here for me with this Knight of Pentacles and Justice, because this feels like you staying up quite a bit, burning the candle at both ends. Like, this feels like you're working a lot, and you're making sacrifices for you to benefit in the end, right? You're making sacrifices now in order to reap the benefit or the reward, right? If you have been looking for something, for a sign, the universe is about to give it to you, okay? You see how this night is being guided by that, almost like the star in the sky, you know, that the 3 wise men followed, the North Star. So I'm going to say to relax, because there may be some stress here, some anxiety about whether or not you're doing enough, whether or not you're learning enough, whether or not you're burning enough at both ends, whether or not you're putting in enough work. And this is suggesting that you need to have balance. This is Justice. So to Major Arcana, listen to Contessa when she talked. Did you hear the confirmation on the phone? You need to have more balance in your life. Don't worry so much about money. Don't worry so much about how the money's going to come, when the money's going to come, how you're going to make it through, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about all that, okay? Because the universe is going to provide. You are going to be shown what to do. So relax. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Okay? All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Let's see. I left out and came back. Okay. Like I'm not following along. Yeah. I just finished Capricorn. Okay. Let's move on to Aquarius. So we only got 2 more plus advice, and then I'll move on to the questions. 105:34. I've been doing a lot of talking, huh? Because normally these readings take like 45 minutes. I've been doing a lot of yapping. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? You got a new love coming? What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh, the Tower. All right. There's communication coming. The thing is, you see this tower, the tower is not falling. You see how all these birds are flying in the sky, right? That bird right there, that bird right there, that bird right there. And this person, this tower, it's like the clouds are clearing here. So there's change. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. The sun. You can even see it on the sun card. All the clouds are moving away. The sun is coming out. So you got changes that are coming. It's a brighter day coming to you. I love it. Communication, there's movement here. This tower is not falling. Why do I feel like this is a rebuilt tower? So you may be rebuilding after some changes, some major changes. Because this tower really feels like it's very sturdy to me. 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Who is trying to communicate with you? Or there needs to be some sort of communication, but it's not being said. It's not being told. Somebody here is about to make a choice. Now, they may not be telling everything to everyone. The 8 of Swords. So someone here is feeling like, wow, 6 of Swords. Someone here feels very justified in what they're doing. You see how in this 10 of Swords, which normally is a very heavy burden, right? Somebody's normally carrying all those wands on their back. They're not carrying these wands. They're only really focused on 2, if you see. So someone here is at a crossroads. Someone may have left burdens behind. So this could be the ending 10s or the ending tarot. So this could be the ending of someone letting go of some burdens. Letting go of things that were not necessarily making them happy. Now this could be, I feel like this in reference to love. Even though there's no cups here, this feels like it's in reference to a love situation. Or maybe someone is finally getting freedom from a place where they stayed way too long. Right? So someone may have cut off communication from somebody, which is why these birds are not flying. But these are cats in these wands. The birds are here. And see how far off those birds are. So this was communication in the past where I think you were letting go of some things. And now you're trying to figure out where to go next. 8 of Wands. So there were things that happened very quickly here. You may be coming out of a period of self-blame where you may have been blaming yourself for a lot of things, right? Wow, the Hierophant. But you learned your lessons here. For some of you, you may be consulting. There may be a lawyer involved. There may be somebody that you have a lot of respect for. Again, I feel like this tower is rebuilt. So you may have consulted with someone, either a lawyer or a clergy or someone in religion, whatever religion you follow. Or it could be someone that you just have a lot of respect for. It could be, you know, an authoritative figure. But I think that you got some guidance. Page of Cups. Like I said, there's brand new here. 9 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. And even in this one, they still holding on to 2 wands. The 2 wands that I was talking about in this 10 of Wands, right? So you're moving on from some things that may not have been so good in the past. But I feel like right now, the Hierophant is a 5, and 5s are temporary in tarot. So I think that you're in the in-between right now. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. Ooh, Vanilla. She said she moved on from the Aquarius. Toxic. I hear that. Toxic burdens. Exactly. Sometimes it's your own people, right? She said, I'm glad it's not mine. I will say, touching on that with the family, that this could have been an overbearing mother figure, father figure, right? That may have been putting their 2 cents into stuff. But there's this coming out of it. Whatever it is, you're at a point where you're rebuilding now. Like the stability is right there, right? Wait a minute, is this your card? Yes, it is. No, that's not your card. Sorry. But there's no mistakes in the universe. So I do believe that you are rebuilding, because this tower feels like it's rebuilt. And look at this King of Wands here. You see how this king, all these wands, they go from having nothing, right? No, they look dead, to having all this greenery and whatnot on them, right? So you're going from having nothing to having all this grow, right? So it's like some of my cards, they show people that are in the desert. Listen to Contessa when she talked, the Chariot. That horse is moving. So sometimes I talk about where the cards are in the desert and nothing can grow there, right? So nothing was growing here, which is why it was a burden. And so you're moving out of that. Yep, exactly. Starting fresh. Let's move on to Pisces. 114. 52. All right, Pisces. This deck is the Dark Whimsical Tarot. It's cute, right? It's cute. I like black and white decks. And I like decks that show like different things because they give me different messages. Pisces. Ooh, King of Cups. Why does he look stressed out? The Fool. Oh no. My lantern. Did somebody leave? Did somebody leave? Are they coming with a cup begging? I don't know why I'm hearing this song in my head. Okay. There's a song by Depeche Mode. It's a band from been doing music many years. Depeche Mode. It's called The Love Thieves. And I'm hearing that song in my head. And this king, there's a line in it where they fall at your feet with their love begging bowls. And I don't know why this is giving me that, because what the song talks about is how no one will ever be really good enough, even though like the expectations that this person has is just way too high, right? They talk about how different people can come and they name all these different. I can't remember. It's been many years since I heard the song, so I'm really only hearing that one line about the love begging bowls. I don't know what that means, but it looks like somebody coming begging somebody to fill their cup. Ace of Cups. Listen to Contessa when she talked with the Six of Swords. Wow. Again, this is like somebody wanting someone to whatever somebody's trying to give, it's not enough. It's like if somebody here is very demanding, and whatever they're trying to do, it's not enough. And someone's actually getting tired of it. This knight is swinging that sword. So there are some things that someone's going to say. Wait, good for him. I hope he learns when he gets in a new relationship, sets boundaries with the mom. But I hear you. I hear you, Vanilla Empire. But someone here is making too many demands. The thing is, like, because I'm hearing the song in my head. Okay, what I want to show you is how this ace is making all these demands. She's the one making the demands, right? And she's looking right at him, and he's just like, I'm doing the best I can. So someone may feel like in order to have a new beginning, that someone is asking for too much, right? Someone is asking for too much. Someone here may also want something to grow. It's the thing is, I want to say it's mutual, but I don't think it is. Someone may have someone in a position that is vulnerable, right? I'm going to give you an example. Wow, the moon. I can't. They may have someone in a position that they're vulnerable, and it's like they're taking advantage of it, right? By making all those demands. The thing is, I kind of think this is going to come back to bite somebody in the colito. Whatever it is. Because it's like somebody, Two of Swords, somebody here was feeling powerless in a situation, and then suddenly, wow, it came out again. And then, yeah, there's communication here. You see that bird just landed right there. And these two swords here, there's a truth on each side. I'm going to give you an example. Like, say somebody recently lost their job, right? And, like, they come to you and they want to live with you. Like, someone here, because they're in a position of power now, they're like, okay, you could come stay with me, but what you're going to do is you're going to wash the floors and you're going to clean the bathroom and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. I'm giving simplistic examples, but I'm trying to explain the energy here. Somebody here is definitely taking advantage of a situation. They're taking advantage of being handed power that they haven't had before. I do feel like it's a love situation. I mean, it is the Ace of Cups, but the demands are almost unreasonable. Let's go to advice. Too late for all that. 121.53. Wow. All right, let's get advice. And then we move on to the questions. I appreciate y'all been here a while with me. Y'all, I appreciate y'all being here. Because this took a long time. I was yapping too much. My stories of New York and water bugs and Woolworth and South Street Seaport. King of Swords. Somebody don't want to fight no more. Somebody don't want to fight no more. Now, it doesn't mean they don't want to fight with you, or like they don't want to fight with a person. It could mean, wow, the Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. It could mean that they don't want to fight a situation. But there's a partnership coming. Somebody here could also be walking away from somebody that they did not expect to leave. That king is walking away from this Queen of Wands. I mean, look at this. Look at how surprised she is. So someone here is going to do something unexpected. Let me get two more, please, for the advice. Now, it could be that you're doing something unexpected. I think we had that conversation here with Cancer about doing things with love, right? Handling the devil with love. And somebody shocked their shit at the way you handle a situation. So it could be that someone may expect a fight from you. You know, the King of Swords knows the truth, tells the truth, acts on the truth, right? So someone here where you may normally fight with them, you just let them have their little win. And they confuse it as everything in order to try to understand what's going on. Nine of Swords. Yeah. It's like you handling a situation differently. It is really going back to that Cancer. You handling a situation differently is what takes someone off their how do you say it? It knocks them off their high horse. Right? It's the lack of of being willing to fight anymore. Is, you know, oh, you want that? Okay, you can have it. Go ahead. It's fine. The Four of Cups. Again, this is you doing something. I don't know who this queen represents. But you are the King of Swords here. And so you're doing something that takes them completely out of their comfort zone. And I think it's because you are just no longer willing to fight, or you no longer react to a situation the way that you normally do, right? And they're like, I don't know what to do with that. What am I supposed to look at her face? Why don't you don't wanna fight for the last donut in the break room? You don't wanna. I'm being simplistic here, but you know what I'm saying. I am still going to say that intuition here is very important, because we have several cards with the cat. See how that cat is sitting on top of that head right there? They're not going to know what to do when you do this. There's an expectation here that someone has of you. If this were, does it for you. So yeah, it's a shocker. So whatever this is, if this relates to you, if this is resonating with you, then the way you handle the situation is going to be completely different. And they're not going to know what to do. They're going to be like a little deer in headlights. What do I do now? What do I do now? I don't know what to, I don't even want that donut in the break room. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the questions. The donut is old. Okay. Vanilla, loyal, serene, chosen one, Ryan, and nightmare. Okay. Thank you so much for that list. All right. So let's see. Vanilla. Let me see if I can find your question. The screen is very teeny tiny. Y'all know I got a full-time job. I'm not all that with the I'm not all that tech savvy with the put it on here and then it could be there and all that. I don't know how to do all that. So the screen is very teeny tiny. Vanilla. Question. The new divine partner you said coming like this spring. May I know anything about us connecting and his occupation? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Is Vanilla gonna be connecting with? How will she know? Will Vanilla know? Oh my God, I'm hearing Whitney Houston. How will I know if he really loves me? How will she know to recognize him? You may meet him at a coffee shop. I don't know why I'm getting this scene from Meet Joe Black. If you ever seen that movie, in the very beginning, before death takes the body, I think y'all might meet in a coffee shop. I don't know why I'm saying, well, I'm deducing. All right, this is getting on my nerves. I'm deducing that because I'm seeing the scene in the beginning of Meet Joe Black where they're in the coffee shop and they're about to say goodbye. And neither one of them really wants to say goodbye, but then they keep turning back around and looking at each other. She may meet in a coffee shop. How is Vanilla gonna know who this person is? This new person in her life, this new romantic interest. Because it's spring already, girl. Spring has sprung. 8 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Oh, the Chariot. You're going to have quite a few choices, girlfriend. Okay. Oh, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. All right. I think he's going to have money too. You see how the little gentleman right there is holding on to... Oh, no, those are cards. I swear I thought they were money. Well, there's no mistakes in the universe, so maybe he does have money. I think you're going to meet him when you're out and about. How will she know this is the person? All right. They don't want to tell me anything else. You are going to have other people. I feel like there's going to be a time when you meet several people at once, right? I only want the one, okay? But I think you're going to have to make a choice. You may meet several people at once, and then there's something that's going to stand out. But the thing is, I feel like you may feel, how do I say this? You may be confused, right? As to which one it is. Then how are you going to make a choice? King of Pentacles. This person's energy, I think it's going to feel familiar to you. There's going to be something that stands out about this particular person with the other people that you meet. It may be in their communication. It may be the way that they vibe with you. Or out of all your choices, it may seem like they're the only one who is just like you. I hope that makes sense. Again, it could be in the things they say. It could be in the communication. But at some point, you're going to have to make a choice. And you may be confused, but that confusion will not stay very long. I'm going to say that before you make a choice, you be very sure. Now, I'm not saying that you're in full-blown relationships with people. What I'm saying is that you meet somebody, you date a little bit, then you meet somebody else. There's nothing exclusive. Everything here is very light. It's not like you all deep in relationships with everybody. Everything here is very light. And so before you make a choice, there's going to be some confusion. Now, when you come across a time when it's like it's more than one person that you out there dating, then understand that you in the time, okay? That you're going to be in that time. So there's a victory there. But you're going to have to make a choice. The victory comes in making the right choice. You see how she looks like she making a choice right there? Like, which wand am I picking? You got to pick the right wand. The right wand. So be careful. So when you out here and you come across a time when you're dating more than one person, it may only be two. But there's something that's going to stand out about this person. And somehow they're going to feel like they're just like you. I don't know what that means. I'm going to give you an example. Maybe you like archery, right? You don't come across many people that like archery. But you share with them, yeah, I like archery. You like archery? I like archery too. It's going to be something like that. Something that's like not usual, right? I know you are. It is like doing an interview. Yo, that's exactly what I told my son. Because he was like, oh my God, mommy, I met this girl. She's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, I don't care how pretty she is. You know what? When she go to the bathroom, it stinks. Okay? If she fart, it's going to stink. Don't put her on a pedestal. Like, when you go, because he's like, mommy, I'm going to take her on a date. We're going here, we're going there, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, just treat it like an interview. She interviewing you, you interviewing her. If you want to make sure she right for you too. It's not all about trying to impress her. She ain't the prize. There is no prize. Y'all need to be giving and equal taking with one another. Okay? So yes, it is like an interview. I know it's exhausting. I do think since we saw those pentacles, the King of Pentacles, I do believe he was it the King of Pentacles? Oh my God, I completely lost your reading. If you don't write down, if I ever give you a personal reading, you don't write down what I tell you, I'm gonna completely lose it. Because once I give the message, it's gone to me. I thought we saw the King of Pentacles. So he may have a job where he works with money, maybe at a bank. Loyal, serene, chosen one, Ryan, Nightmare, Paula, and Fandika. I'm sorry. Did I miss when Thandika came in here and said hello? Did I miss that? Um, no, we can keep the list open. I don't like it when people pop into my live and they just throw a question out without even, like, if you come into someone's house, you say hi, right? When you greet them before you sit your ass down, and but I don't see that. I don't see where you said hello. But before you sit down at someone's table, you say hello, you greet them. And I don't like it when people come into my live and they just throw questions at me like I'm a workhorse and like I'm a pack mule, and they poking me up the hill. Like, you getting this for free. Where's the exchange of energy? At least say hi. Okay, so it is. Who's next? Okay. All right then, Dika. Thank you. Um, so I do think, Vanilla, that it's somebody that works with money somehow, or they have maybe money of their own, or they're good in investing. Like the King of Pentacles is very gregarious. The King of Pentacles is, they're very generous. They're good with money. They know how to make it. They know how to spend it. They know how to invest it, right? But they don't hold it. They don't hoard it. So this may be somebody who freely spends their money because they know how to make it back. Let's see. Loyal. Loyal, are you still here? I know y'all been on this live a long time. Loyal. Let me see. Is Loyal still here? You go up to the top of the chat. I'm trying to find Loyal's question. Loyal, I'm curious about my sign. I'm staying to listen. Also would like to be added at the end, please. Okay. Loyal. After a heart-to-heart conversation with my partner, is traveling together this spring the next step for us? Is traveling in spring the next step? I think there's something coming before that, though. Whenever I get to you and I'm reading on your question, if you could please interact with me. If y'all were here when I explained what I do, and I said there's like a yes or no door, and then I go through the door, and then that leads me other places. If I ask you a question, then I would really like to have a response to it. So that way that will help to guide me through whatever doors I'm opening for you. Let's see. I think there is other things that are coming before that. I'm seeing a lot of sunshine and a lot of laughter. Are y'all going like driving on a trip or something? Like driving somewhere? Hi, Paula. Because there's a lot of, I'm seeing sunshine and like driving. So I don't know if you're going on a road trip. Trip sounds great. Would like to travel, but I think, well, because you're asking specifically whether or not a trip is the next step. But the next step to what? Hi, Randall. The next step to what? Like there are other things that happen before a trip. I do see you going on a trip, but I think somehow you guys are driving. He did mention taking me somewhere a couple of weeks ago with great views. Oh, thank you, Vanilla. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. I do see a trip. I see a trip, but I think it's driving. I don't know where you live, but there's a lot of sunshine. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, baby. All right now. There's no mistakes in the universe, man. Is he demanding something from you, or are you demanding something from him? And if you guys could please hit the like button, that'll help my algorithm and it'll push it out to other people. He lives in a warm climate. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of sunshine. But is somebody making a demand about something? I want him to put in more effort. I'm hearing all or nothing. I don't know what that means. All or nothing. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles is a lot better than the Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is everything. It's abundance, it's prosperity, it's joy. In this case, there's not a whole lot of light here. So this may indicate, you see how everything is lit up with a candle. This may indicate that this may indicate that the desire is burning out in the situation. You see how it's a teeny tiny candle and it's burning down. Can you see how small that candle is? They may see you as very demanding as well. Whoever this person is. Because there's this, the Emperor. There's this sense of dissatisfaction here. And the thing is, I'm afraid that the Emperor is very tired. So he may be feeling like he has offered you all that he can. We were on our way to getting married. And then, like, something happened, right? This is individual. I've already done, who asked her? Who asked this question? PNW Queen. Yeah, I'm doing a reading for someone. It feels like he's tired. And it almost feels like he sees you as very demanding. And almost, don't shoot the messenger. Almost kind of selfish. Where it's like, can't you see, like I said, this candle's about to blow out, right? What are candles? Candles are wands. They're fire. There's so much focus on the pentacles that there's very little fire here. Meaning there's so much focus on the stability, having him give more, having him make me feel secure, that there's no fire left, there's no fun left. I hope this is making sense to you. Yeah, he may feel like he's given his best and it's not good enough. Does that make sense? Don't he look tired? Don't he look tired? Don't he look like, damn, I work 2 jobs. I do the laundry. I do the cooking. What else is there for me to do? I don't know what else to do. He looks tired. I don't feel the spark at the moment. Hi, love wheel. That's what I mean. That's the fire. There's so much focus on the pentacles that the fire is burning out. Entiende? Like, there's no fun here anymore. There's so much focus on stability, so much focus on it could be money, but I don't think it's money. I think you want stability in the relationship. Stability could be living together. Stability could be married. There's so much focus on stability that it's crowding out the joy. It's crowding out the desire, the spark, the fire. He does have a lot going on. And he is struggling with balancing work and communicating. Because he's tired. He's very tired, I can tell you that. It may be a struggle for him. He's almost borderline clinically depressed, based on what I'm feeling here. I would say that what you guys need is to bring the fire back. Because there's 9 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. He may have options that are looking at him. And this may wind up with him, looking at those other options because he does not feel appreciated. So if he has a lot going on, give him some time. Give him some space. Put some lingerie on. Meet him at the door. Like, put some spark into it. Put some fun into it. Play some porn. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Like, do something to show him. Well, I feel like you two are feeling kind of the same thing. Like, you two are mirroring one another. But you got to put some fire back into this. And you know what I mean by fire. Because if you don't put fire back into this, that little candle, that little flame will out. And then he going to wind up, because there's other people looking at him. But he doesn't feel like a cheater to me. But not only that, I mean, he's presenting as an emperor. So with him presenting as an emperor in this reading, he's not holding anything back. He's giving you everything. It's not like he's coming up as a king of wands who just wants some horizontal mambo. He's an emperor. So again, he does not feel to me as a cheater. I'm scanning him. He doesn't feel like a cheater to me. But if you don't put some spark, if you don't light a fire under that candle and stop focusing on these pentacles, there's somebody else willing to light that candle for him. Yep, he seems loyal to me too. Let me see. So you have dressed up. So then why does he see you? Why does he see you like this? This is the Ace of Cups, but the focus is not on the fact that it's an ace. The focus is fill my cup up, fill my cup. He sees you as very demanding. Again, this is not somebody that's giving you crumbs. This is an emperor. So the cards here are backing up what I'm picking up on. This man is not breadcrumbing you. Okay, you both have options. Okay, well, what I'm picking up on is that this man is very faithful. I'm telling you that he sees you as demanding, and he's faithful to you. But if you continue to put that much pressure on him, that he's going to seek validation elsewhere. And your response is, we both have options. Because you coming across as somebody who does not want to look at yourself. This man is an emperor. He's not a king of wands. So, listen, you make your choice. You sit here saying, oh, he's acting like he does no wrong. What else do you want from him? He's not breadcrumbing you. He's giving you everything he got. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. So the trip, there's a lot more that's going to happen before that trip. I do see, if you make it there, I do see a trip. But relationships are not all about giving things one way. Um, I do see him trying to make you happy. I do see him giving you everything he got. But if he's giving you everything he got and it's not enough, then you should move on. Right? Because there's no point in wasting time if somebody giving you everything they got and it's not enough. Okay, so I'm like, I can admit my wrongs, but he has to do better. It can't be once. He has to do better. I can admit that I'm wrong, but he has to do better. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so thank you, Vanilla. So we got Serene, Chosen One, Ryan, Nightmare, Paula, and Dandika. All right, Serene. Serene, are you still here? I think I saw your question up there at the top. Serene. Okay, Serene. Is there any clarification with TJ concerning our romantic relationship in the next 4 weeks? In the next 4 weeks. Clarification. Did you give him an ultimatum? If when I get to you, you could please be prepared to answer questions. No. Why do I feel like there's some sort of crossroads here? Why do I feel like there's some sort of crossroads here? I don't know where Mai is. She didn't join. So I guess she's out enjoying the sunshine. I don't blame her. Yeah, thank you, Vanilla. Mai does the moderating for no charge. She just does it because she believes in my gift. So, neither one of us make any real money from YouTube. So I'm appreciative that she comes out here every Saturday to help moderate. So she's amazing. Thank you, Vanilla. So Serene, why do I feel like you're at a crossroads? You're saying you didn't give an ultimatum, but I feel like you at a crossroads. Because if you didn't give an ultimatum, what's the clarity that you need? Just sitting and waiting. So you're waiting for him to give you information about what? About whether or not there's going to be commitment here, about whether or not there's going to be... Wow, are you withholding horizontal mambo? but I need to know where his mind is concerning us. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands. Are you withholding horizontal mambo? I don't know. This feels very ultimatum-y to me. This feels like either you give me what I want or we're not going to be together. Where his mind is. I need to know if he is working on boundaries with his family. All I see here is you. All I see here is you. Waiting on the information. I do see you being very angry here. Operation Don't Tell Nobody Nothing. Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter. Scholastic and Virgin House. Okay. About who gets to tell somebody something versus who doesn't. I don't know what you're talking about, Donald. If there are no boundaries with his family. Okay, so that is an ultimatum, madame. You can't possibly know for someone else's mind when you're not solid in your own mind decision, because the reality is it doesn't matter what position or where he is at with you guys. All that truly matters is where you at in your position. I don't know who, Vanilla, I don't know who these people are. They up in here trying to cause all kind of controversy. People making comments, making judgment calls. Sarah out here trying to make it seem she I don't know, maybe she dropping information for somebody, but it's not for me. I don't know, Vanilla. But so this is an ultimatum. Boundaries with his family. Exactly, outsiders. They do this a lot, though. At least it's not the Bible beaters coming here a lot too. And they seem to need him every single day. I could see that how that could be annoying, but is that really a deal breaker for you, Serene? Is it that you feel like him being Superman for his family makes you feel like he's not there for you, or do you want him to be there with you for you the same way he is for his family? Because I think that you might be a little jealous of the way that he interacts with his family. It may make you feel like he's not there for you the same way. Like they a therapist. Okay, so again, I think it seems like it seems like your concern is, how do I say this? Your concern is more about how he interacts with you than how it's like the way that he's there for his family. You feel like he's not there that way for you. And even if his family is toxic, like, okay, let me go back to the question. They are so needy. I will say this, Serene. Um, he likes to feel needed. Like you said, he's Superman, right? For his family, because he's there for them. He likes to feel needed. So I will say that in his defense. Let me go back to the original question. So you wanted to know if you're going to get clarity. He cancels our time because he's always helping them with something, and also it stresses him because they're toxic. Okay. Of course he cares a lot for Serene. But my point is that he's doing this because it's twofold. One is because he cares about his family, and two is because he likes to be the hero. That's something that is embodied in him, is that and if he's not doing it for them, he's going to do it for somebody else. Because that's who he is. Now, whether or not he needs to work his way out of that as a role, is yet to be seen, right? That's because people are in here just talking nonsense. That's why it's confusing. Honesty versus lies for policy and processes about who gets guidance, feminine energy and masculine energy. Like, who are they talking to? Of course, he has to nurture the relationship. My suggestion is that possibly you try to need him more, because you seem very independent to me. And maybe that independence doesn't fulfill that Superman in him. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. He only has peace with you. He's your peace. Wait, Vanilla, how you know so much about this? Vanilla, are you friends with Serene? Okay. Okay. So listen. If he's planning on moving away because you are his peace, my suggestion, first of all, is if you see that he likes to be Superman, let him be Superman for you. And I know it seems counterintuitive, but the people that come into our lives are coming to challenge us, right? So you needing Superman is a challenge for you because you're very independent. My suggestion is you may not even really need him. You may be able to open that jar of sauce on your own, but just pretend like you need him to open it. Allow him to be the Superman for you. Okay? So if he already has a solution, then don't question the solution. Don't, because you look very angry here. You look very angry here. I don't know. What happened in the comments? All hell broke loose. Oh my God. Thank you, Vanilla. That's my advice to you. If he already has a plan, let him work his plan. Again, you seem very independent to me. Okay? Give him time to work his plan. And in the time that you are waiting for him to work his plan, he already got a solution. He moving. He already got a solution. Allow him to let that play out. One of the things women do that I notice all the time is they want to come and tell people how to have a solution. He already has it. Let him work that solution. And in the time when you're waiting for him to move, let him be Superman for you. Shit, come up with problems. Shit, I would be inventing shit in my head. Like, oh, I have a problem with, can I tell you what this is? And can you tell me what you think I should do? And, you know, I was thinking about getting a dog, but then, you know, I heard that dogs, that they need to go to the vet a lot. And then I don't know. So, you know, if I was to get a dog, where do you think I would keep it? What do you think I should do? And then, you know, I wanted to get a cat, but then cats and dogs, they don't get along, do they? I don't know. Do you think, you know, I need the faucet fixed. You think you could come and fix the faucet? I tried. And you know what? Water is spewing all over the place. I don't know what to do. Can you please come help me? I don't know. I got an ingrown toenail. Can you please come and help me? This hurts so bad. Oh my God, I need help. Just let him be Superman. Shit, I want Superman. Exactly. Men love to problem solve. That's a fact. And allow him to be the man, please. A lot of independent women, they feel like they want to come in and they want to, you know, take charge and they know how to do it. Just allow him to work that solution, girl. Okay? Exactly. I would come up with all kind of things. You know, come be Superman for me. Shit. I want a Superman in my life. Come fix my toilet. Come fix my faucet. Come help me solve this problem. Come help me go here. Help me go there. Be my Superman. And that's another, I don't know why they're telling me that you should, well, you don't have to do, it's just advice, okay? That you should praise him more. Like, he likes to hear things, for you to say things like, oh, you so big and strong, or like, oh, thank you so much for helping me with that, or you're so sweet. Like, I don't know why they're telling me that he likes to hear things. The praise that you give him, maybe. Yeah, like positive affirmations. Yep. Yes, it does. Okay, so chosen one. Did you? I don't remember seeing your question, chosen. Did I miss it? Chosen. Serene. Okay, you said I was right about the things moving forward and the new job. Yeah, I don't see a question, chosen. I just saw that you said you were going to book a reading. Are you still? She is. Okay. Okay, thank you. What are some good things I have to look forward to within the next couple of months? Chosen. I think you're going to meet some people at that new job. I see you definitely being more active as far as socially. And I think it has to do with the job. I don't know if you're doing selling or there's activity. There's a lot of activity. I'm scared and nervous. Oh, here we go. I knew a Bible beater would be in here at some point. I don't seek familiar spirits. How can you remain positive and open? I will be. Oh, you're gonna be selling. Okay, so you are selling. Okay. Nice. Don't be nervous, because you are gonna do fabulously. I would suggest you think about strategies and things like that, and maybe do research if you haven't done already, because I'm sure you already have. On people selling and what people want to hear and strategies people use. I hope you're getting some commission, girl, because that's a lot of money right there. The Three of Cups. So there is a partnership here. The Hierophant, the High Priestess. Wow, 2 major arcana. And we have been seeing these 2 cards throughout the whole reading today. Knight of Cups. Oh. Wait, are you looking for a relationship also? Are you in a relationship? Chosen one. Wow. Oh, Felton. The unseen is using you, poor thing. Don't be deceived anymore. I used to believe in this too. Oh. Do not be afraid. Listen, Felton, you are wasting your time here. Felton, why is it that prophesying is only appropriate inside the church? Why is it only when the pastor is giving prophecy to someone in church that it's okay? Do you think that it only happens when you're in the pulpit? Is that what you think? That the only time that people cannot offer prophecy is when they're standing under a steeple? Is that what you think? Stop being so small-minded. The gift that I have is from God. I've had this gift from birth. Don't come in here talking to me about spirits and all this and that, okay? Because you don't know what I know. You don't know what I see. You know I've seen demons, so I know they exist. Boy, bye. Girl, bye. Okay? Oh, they're full. Man, listen. Okay. So I was born and Satan gave boy bye. Boy bye. Okay. Felton has been reported. Okay. Bye, Felton. I'm in here talking about Satan gave me my gift. Are you stupid? Okay. So I do see something new here for you, Chosen, where there's a message that's been trying to come to you. There's a message that's been trying to come to you. And somehow your people are getting tired. I don't know. Are you okay? So you said you do tarot, you do readings, right? Um, Maybe you concentrating too much on other people, and you need to kind of concentrate on yourself to listen to your own people give you messages. Entiende? Is that making sense? Look at how tired this high priestess look. She like, I've been trying to give you this message a long time, girl. Are you still here, Chosen? Let me have one more, please. So there is a partnership. I do see the stress here. Wow, the Eight of Swords. But it's also like this job is coming like right on time, right? Let me see. I don't even do readings like that. I'm just focusing on me. I don't care about to do readings anymore. I hear you. I know how that feels because, you know, I'm not making any money coming on here right now. And I spend over 2 hours, right? I do this every Saturday. Plus the readings that I do monthly for each sign. So I work 7 days a week. It's exhausting. And I sometimes wonder, is it worth it? So you have some sunshine coming in. You have some sunshine coming in. The clouds are clearing. So you're coming out of this period of Eight of Swords. You're coming out of this period of feeling trapped, of feeling like it almost feels like there's no joy here to you. Yeah. Like you put so much out and exactly, and nothing comes back. Right. I completely understand. Um so you're coming out of this period right now, but there's still a message that's trying to get to you. Maybe put a glass of water next to your bed when you go to sleep. Maybe that can help get the message through. But they want to give you some information. You see how this Hierophant is staring right at the High Priestess, right? They're trying to give you some knowledge. And the High Priestess is trying the best that she can to try to give it to you, but there's something blocking it. You may even be listening to the message and you may not believe it's true. Having more signs. Good. Okay. I don't know what it is. It's something very specific, but it's also something very high level. These are two major arcana here. And they're both working together to try to deliver these messages to you. So, ooh, I'm getting a headache. Why am I getting a headache? You're having more dreams. Okay, put water out for my ancestors. No, I want you to put a cup of water by your bed. By your bedside. It's definitely a woman that's trying to give you you're right, they could be working together, your daddy and your auntie. Um mm, you could try that. So you must know herbs that you can use to take the bath, right? There's no point in me telling you about what those are. I do have. What about okay, so you have the what about your bed? There's something, I don't know why, I don't know what the block is. Like I said, you may have heard it already, but maybe you don't believe it. Maybe you don't think it's possible. Maybe you dismissed it. I do have spiritual. Okay. Yeah. Do you do meditation? Maybe try to meditate. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how to get this message through, right? How to remove the block. There's a lot of peace coming, a lot of peace, a lot of clarity. There's a lot of swords here. Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords. It does show that there's a lot of stress here, and it does show that you need to rest. From my past is coming back, and it will work out, but don't trust them. Okay. You don't trust them. But if you don't trust them, are you taking them back? Like, why are you taking somebody back that you don't trust? Right? I'm going to meditate more. Okay. But it does show an opportunity here with this Knight of Cups. But they look kind of worn out. Like, look at that face. They don't look happy about bringing this cup. This may be somebody that's coming back to tell you that you were right about something. There is new love on the way, but this night may not be it. This may be somebody coming back. This person coming back from the past, they may be coming to tell you something about something from the past. Like, oh, you were right about blah, 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 blah. I don't trust anyone. Maybe children's of theirs who knows could have been what? I'm missing something. You do need a spiritual cleansing, though. I will say that because, you're showing the signs, being really tired all the time. I don't think it's anything medical with you. Sometimes it could be, somebody's thyroid or something like that. I don't think it's anything medical. I think you do need a cleanse because you absorb a lot from people around you. Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of things that are coming to an end for you. Like, money issues are wrapped. It's like you're coming out of a season of struggle and moving into a much lighter season. That may also be why you feel you need to take a spiritual bath, because since you're ending that cycle, you want to leave all that energy back there, right? And you don't want to take it with you. But there's somebody that's going to come back. They're going to tell you something about how you were right about something. Or improving, which will improve my mood and health, right? Yeah, nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud now. Because if you let it linger, it will get worse. And you don't want that. Like, you have solution here. You have the new job. Things are getting better for you. And you don't want to carry. So try to do that bath this weekend. And if you can get out in nature, it's nice out here in New York. If you could walk around some trees or get your feet. Knight of Pentacles. You ain't got nothing to worry about, baby. What are you talking about? You ain't got nothing to worry about. Now, there is new love coming in. But I don't think it's that person coming back from the past. I think it's someone new. And I do think that you're going to be very social. You're going to meet a lot of people. And I think that you're going to be going out more. Which means that you're moving into a much happier time in your life. Right? Pouring down rain. Okay. Thank you, Vanilla. Vanilla's on point. Okay. Listen, if you don't have the herbs, then just get some salt. Listen, get some salt. Put the salt in the tub. Okay. Set a 91st Psalm over the water. And just get in there, soak for 10 minutes. Like real simple. You don't even need the herbs. Because a lot of times with your spoken word, you can banish things. I know for me that if I fast, it's very easy for me to banish any negativity that may be around me. So, would you guys mind if I go and get a cup of coffee? I've been here 3 hours. Yeah. But the thing is, before you do the fruit, you want to, because the fruit is to sweeten, right? What you want to do is you want to take everything out first and then sweeten, right? Because you don't want to put sweet on top of sour, right? I'm going to just get a cup of coffee real quick. I think Ryan is up next. Been here 2 hours. You leave now. And my fur baby is still asleep. She didn't wake up once. She just letting me read. I'm coming, y'all. Just give me 1 minute. I'm coming. Okay, Ryan. Okay, you wanted to wait. Is Ryan here? Ryan, Nightmare, Paula, and Fandika. All right, Nightmare, what was your question? Lo siento, I don't see it in the chat. I need to switch decks. I don't know why. I'm gonna leave this here. Black Tarot. You're welcome, Chosen. Okay, great. Please. I'm invested in your success, girly girl. Okay? I love when people come tell me that they're doing great, they're doing this and they're doing that. I love to hear it. We as a people got to be more into celebrating everybody's success, man. Everybody's success. Okay. Ryan didn't respond. Okay. Nightmare, are you? So you just want a love reading? Oh, thank you. Blessings to you and yours. Nightmare. Are you in the in-between right now? Like you in Queen of Cups. Maybe you in between two people. Maybe you in between two people. And you want to make a choice. Wow. Yup. Yup. Sorry for the noise outside, guys. So are you in... No, you're single. You're in between. So that really just shows that you have a lot of love to give. So what's going on with Nightmare? Your focus is on stability, huh? You got something coming to you that's been taking a long time, Nightmare. I don't know why it's coming so slowly. Nightmare. Oh, Nightmare. Nightmare, why do you have so many spirits around you, man? What is this? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué es eso? What is this? Why are there so many? Do you do stuff, Nightmare? Why do I feel like there's so many spirits around you? Do you have people in your court, people in your family that do spiritual work or something like that? High Priestess. Are you a seer, Nightmare? Wait, what? Death because you've had too many die? Like a lot of family members passed on? Is that what you're saying? Wait, family members that do dark magic or you do dark magic? Is that yes to family members or yes to you doing dark magic? Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with dark magic. I mean, there's light and dark, there's good and bad. We live in a universe of duality. So you need dark magic. Because some people need a smack in their face, right? Little of line of witches. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of that around you. They feel they feel very witchy is what is the way I have to describe it. Like, but there's a lot of spirits around you. But I feel like they're pushing you to something. It's like they're pushing you to take something or do something, but I feel like they're pushing you in this direction. You got the Nine of Spheres. Like everything I was saying, I was channeling. It's not here. But the High Priestess shows that either you are a witch, a natural born witch, or you have people in your family or someone around you. The Six of Spheres. See what I'm saying? There's spheres take a long time. Yes, many family members have passed away and family that do black magic. Yeah. But they have stayed around you, Nightmare. Why do I feel like they're pushing you to something? It's almost like they want to control you in some way. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Is there some sort of family secret that has come out? Damn. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. They are fighting for you, these family members. This is taking a whole different direction, because you asked about a love situation, didn't you? Yes, you did. But this is taking on a whole different situation. This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times, Spirit got jokes, because Spirit going to talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about, right? And so, someone here is doing magic. And your people, have you been feeling that? And your people are fighting for you. It's like they're pushing you in a direction to save you or to protect you. But this is why. There's somebody doing something to you or trying to do some work, and your people are like, hell no, you not. This is someone that may even pretend to be a friend. The thing is that whatever they're trying to do, they're not going to be successful with it. Like, have you been having a hard time with money? Hold on a minute, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. Have you been having a hard time with money? Are you still here, Nightmare? This may even be somebody that's aware of your lineage, and they don't care. They thought that they were going to be able to do whatever it is that they're trying to do. But the thing is, I think this is all about jealousy. This isn't about you doing anything to them. They're not. Wow. So maybe they just wanted me to tell you that you're very protected. Like, somebody trying to do something and they're not going to be successful. But you may be feeling it. You may be feeling it. Like, you may have issues with money. You may have issues sleeping. You may be feeling very tired. You may be feeling unmotivated. But, in subtle ways, death. But it's not really coming to fruition the way that this person wants it to be. I think this is a woman who is doing this here. Isn't it always a woman? Isn't it always a woman? Okay, so can we, now that we've told her that, can we move on to the love situation, please? Can we move on to the love situation, please? So it could be affecting your love life and the ability. That's why that may be why something has been trying to come to you, but it's been taking a long time. What's going on with Nightmare's love life? They may also want something. Your people. They may want water. They may want a candle. They may want tobacco. They may want something, Nightmare. But you would know better what you give your people. What you give the people in your court. So I don't know if it's something that you give to them annually or periodically. What it is that they want, I don't think it's something that you give to them on a regular basis. Are you still here, Nightmare? About Nightmare's love life, please. Wow. Jesus Christ died so you could live. You're right. High Priestess again. So this is what I'm saying. This witchcraft could be affecting your love life. Not so much that you don't meet people, but that people don't stay, right? They in and out. I think you have to do a cleaning of some sort. This is why they're focusing on this witchcraft. This is what they're focusing on. They're not telling me anything other than, you can't seem to hold on to a partner, or that people come into your life and they go. Like, even if they seem really good, like a good fit. So whatever. Remember I said something's been taking a long time. Magician. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. If you have a table or something, I can't, the High Priestess and the Magician, I can't make this up. So if you have a table set up or something for your people, I'm going to suggest that you sit there and, have a whiskey with them and ask them what you need to do, because in order for you to have stability with a partner, I think you're going to have to do some sort of cleaning. Because all they're telling me is that your love life is being affected by witchcraft. Who's next? After Nightmare? Let's see. I think it was Paula. Yeah, Nightmare, Paula, and then Dika. Thank you, Vanilla. Paula, are you still here? I'm sorry, Nightmare. I know that's not what you wanted to hear. If you guys could please hit the like button, and that will help my algorithm so that it pushes my channel out to other people. Do you have a new job, or are you looking for a new job? Oh, thank you, Nightmare. I'm trying to heart it. Thank you for the donation. Paula, do you have a job? No. You know what? Let me get this lapis right here. Paula, do you have a job already? Nope. 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 All right, we're gonna get the other deck. Okay. Deviant Moon it is. Divine timing. Paula, are you did you start a new job, or are you looking for a new job? Hi, Willetta. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. You're looking. All right. Well, we already see divine timing here. Okay. Did you just start looking? Let's see. I think it'll be before the summer. Like before July, before August. Ace of Wands. What am I saying? The sun. Stop playing with me. After a temporary struggle, right? Five of Wands. That was pretty straightforward. A lot of new changes. I think that this new position is going to be a higher position. Like you may be working right. Ooh, why did it go out? Did y'all see that? What the hell? Anyway, so I think this is a rise in position for you. Meaning it'll be a higher position than what you were in, but it does seem like there's a lot of competition in your field. There's something here also about a second job. The devil. Wow. The Queen of Swords. So we have the sun and the devil here. That's two major arcana. We have the fool at the bottom of the deck. So you are kind of starting over. But the thing is, like, there have been people that have been attacking you. Enemies have been attacking you. These may be people that you are not even aware of. And I say that because this fool is in sleeping clothes. You see the hat that people used to wear olden days when they would sleep. He's wearing pajamas. And so you may not have been aware of... Oh, this is bugging me. You may not have been aware of the people that were in your midst that were not wishing the best for you. There is something that you're going to come to realize here. You see with this Queen of Swords, normally the Queen of Swords only has one sword. And that's the sword that she's holding up, the sword of truth. This sword is something that you see there's blood on that sword and there's blood on the ground. So there may be something that you know. There's someone is afraid of you revealing in some way. A lot of narcissists I have overcame. Yeah, there was adversity here. But you have something new coming in quickly. That Ace of Wands, justice. Wow. That Ace of Wands here. So you see how she was pregnant. She gave birth. And so you are birthing something. It's like the people that try to... The people that try to step on you, you're using as a stepping stone to rise above it, right? Because this sun is a very, very happy card. It's at a much higher vibration than this devil. This devil is 15, right? The sun is 21. It's at a much higher vibration. So the people that you were around, they were not on your level. And notice there's two swords here in justice as well. Taking care of the little nippers that were at your feet in the Fool card, right? So justice is taking care of them. Do you have a lawsuit going on? Or is this the universe just taking care of your enemies? Yes. Yep. Either way, justice is being served hot on a platter. You see how these little nippers are being taken care of by justice. So you may have a lawsuit going on, or you may have a possible lawsuit that you don't even realize you have. No lawsuit, but should have. Wow, okay. There may be still time for you to think about doing that. But it does show, with justice having the keys here, it does show that you have the keys here to control the situation, right? What do keys do? They open doors, they close doors, they lock doors, right? They lock things away. And that may be, they may have been afraid that you were going to sue, that you would be litigious. They may have been afraid that you, and that's why, maybe why you were becoming a target. Stability coming. Communication. It's going to take you out of here. However stuck you feel right now, this is coming to an end. Okay? Because it's like, I feel like you have major arcanas here. I feel like the universe has watched you, and they've watched you suffer. They've watched, it's like you're getting justice for the things that happened to you. So it's like, remember when I said that something that you were using it like you're using whatever it was they were trying to use against you. You're using it to rise up, right? Oh, thank you. MSG, I don't know. Is DW on tempers. Thank you. So whatever it is they were trying to do to you, you're using that as a stepping stone. So in them trying to bring you down, they have lifted you up, which is, it's like justice for them, right? Because how dare they come for someone? How dare they come? You were minding your own business. So this is like justice they're getting their own just desserts. It's justice for them to watch you rise, right? So whatever that was supposed to bring you down is building you up. Does that make sense? Thank you, MS. Does that make sense? Paula? So before summer, and it's going to be something, well, I'm sorry for all the noise outside. Damn, go ahead. So whatever it is that you're moving toward, just know that it's going to be a step above where you were. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay. So, before the summer, is Tantika still here? Tantika? Thank you, Vanilla. Get the job you're expecting. The job. I like that. Ace of Pentacles. Get the job. Tantika. Your job. Oh. Little ones, the sun. Okay. Three of Swords. How can someone be Three of Swords about a job? Ace of Cups. Did you recently get divorced? Dantika. Did you recently get divorced or break up with a longtime companion? Just a breakup. Okay. We're supposed to be talking about her money, honey. I don't know why you broke up, but they're telling me this person wanted to marry you. I don't even know why this person is coming out. We trying to ask about money. This person wanted to marry you. Did you feel like you could get more or you could get better elsewhere? We have this. We have the Hierophant. We have the Sun. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Cups. Why are they talking about this person? Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. You're going to get a job before the summertime. The thing is, with this job, you may need to be very careful. You're going to go into this job and it's like, I hate to say this. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? You're going to move into this job and it's not going to be comfortable for you. You say you're still waiting for him to come back. Did someone cheat? I think someone stepped out on this relationship and they are full of regret about that. But as far as the job is concerned, you're going to get a job before. Come on, don't. They're giving me like before the sun is high in the sky on the like. Stop that. They do that to me a lot. But before the summertime, you're gonna have a job. But the thing is, I don't think you're gonna be very comfortable there. He blocked you. Oh, he was going through a lot. He was going through a lot. Who blocks somebody because they going through a lot? That doesn't make sense. I think somebody stepped out and they regret it. Because that's a lot of judgment. Wow. Because that's look how stressed out they look. That whole, oh, he's going through something. Somebody here stepped out on this relationship and they regret it. I don't know if it was you or if it was him. Because roles can be reversed. As far as the job is concerned, you're going to get a job before the summertime, but you're not going to be happy. So you're going to want to continue looking. Chariot. Wow, you got a lot of major arcana here. The Sun, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Chariot. There's all major arcana here. The only thing is that somebody's making decisions. Somebody made decisions that affected something long term with something that was temporary, right? The only thing here is the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, which is just in and out, right? So someone here like wasted an opportunity for something long term with something that was just in and out. Like, como say, like temporary fulfillment, right? It's him. I have been matching with him, with his silence, since he blocked me. See, that's what I mean. Like the blocking is him trying to change your energy, right? Like he's the one that messed up, and he blocking you. What kind of mess is that? Yo, don't come to me with big old slices of a mierda pie, okay? But they think the thing is like he knows he messed up, big time. Wow. I don't think you're waiting for him to come back, but I don't think that he thinks he can fix this. I don't think that he is under the impression that he can fix this. We got the Hierophant, we got Judgment. Look at this Judgment card. Look at how fearful they are of that angel right there. How they're this one's praying, this one don't want to look, this one holding, protecting the baby. Come on. They may be going through a rough time of it since you two broke up. Four months. Ace of Wands. There is hope for a new beginning. But the thing is, if he cheated, why are you waiting for him to come back? You want him to back? You want him back. Ten of Cups. So someone imagines. They do a lot of imagining here. You see how the Chariot has all the armor all over it? And the Knight of Pentacles has all that armor. They feel like they need to protect themselves because they're afraid of the wrath that they're going to feel if they reach out. Right? No, he didn't cheat. So who cheated? What do you... I don't understand. So you're saying he didn't cheat? Someone here cheated. But the bottom line is, if you're asking about a job, you are gonna get a job rather quickly, but you're not gonna be happy there. It's gonna be like a temporary, because it's something about you not feeling comfortable. Okay, well, that's what I have for you. Just when you find a job, just keep looking. Because once you start that job, you're going to realize that the environment is not, it doesn't feel comfortable to you. That's not the question that you asked. You asked about a job. And I told you what I got. I got that somebody cheated. I got that, they did something temporary. Now, if you don't want to admit that you were the one that cheated, and maybe that's why he blocked you, maybe that's what's happening, or maybe that reading is for somebody else in the room. But I told you what I got. So you got like 2 readings in one, right? Because I give everybody one question. I've been on this live for over 3 hours. So all right. MSG, come to the front, please. MSG, come to the front, please. Wait, MSG, she put a question. She did put a question in. Okay, so then the reading that I got for you must not be for you. Maybe it's for someone else. Thank you, beer. Because if somebody's mom is in the ICU and you cannot respect the fact that they need space, I mean, I don't know. Is DW, oh, sorry, long-time crush, ready for a relationship with me? What are the blockages? All right, MS. You and DW. She got a crush on DW. What's going on between these two? DW. No? No. Okay. DW. What's going on with MSG and DW? What is going on? What's going on? Well, what's going on? I'm hearing that Marvin Gaye song. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? So there's some confusion here. I think it's because it seems to me like you pretty straightforward and you're ready to move forward, right? Like, because there's a crush. Okay, MS. So there's confusion here because I think you're ready to move ahead, and for some reason they're not. Listen, SB, are you trying to bring people over to your channel? You got a channel you want to maybe, I don't know, advertise here? Let's see. What's going on with these two? Oh, you're just helping out. I think you're trying to create confusion is what I think. Oh, the Emperor. Is he attached? MS? The Tower. Yee. And apparently not happy. Yee. Oh, my Lanta. We used to work, study online. He was my tech tutor. Wait. So work study online. He was my tech tutor almost 4 years. We used to chat. He's not attached to anybody? Why is he so damn stressed out? He got a lot going on in his life. And we got the Emperor, the Tower, the Seven of Cups, the King of Wands, the Five of Wands. We got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. He overworks. What is going? Is that why he's always so damn tired? How many jobs does he have? He's trying to get his life back together after something. But there is confusion here. I don't think he wants anything heavy right now. He's putting things back together after something tumultuous. But there is confusion. But the thing is, I don't think this is really confusion. I think these are options. Two of Swords. I don't think that I think he wants to have fun. I think he's gone through a real heavy period and he just wants to have fun right now. Now that feeling may be temporary, but he is like he cannot handle anything really heavy right now. He may want some horizontal mambo, but he really don't want anything like too serious. Like what he needs right now is some fun. He needs some laughter. He needs, to go out to have a good time. And I think that he's very aware of that. Knight of Swords. I think he's also very clear in his communication with you. Hierophant. Yeah. And Temperance. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Can you see how these two are looking at her? Wow. That is amazing. So I think he's been in, either he has been or he will be, very straightforward with his communication with you. So if you two have a conversation, the thing is, I again, do not shoot the messenger. I would prepare to be disappointed. Because there's something here about time. I don't know if he's older than you, maybe too old in his eyes, or it could just be that it's not time for you two to be together, or he doesn't feel like he's, again, looking for something like marriage or commitment or anything like that. I don't think that's what he wants. I think he just wants to be single and, sow some wild oats or something. And I think he's going to be very honest about that. He was or he will be. You are older. Okay. Um, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. I will say that if you do enter into something with him, that you need to keep your emotions in check. Because there is a age gap here. He is, not that the age gap is so much the issue, but he is looking to only have something very light. And I think that the connection between you two and the way that you see each other may at some point become an obstacle, right? So, I mean, you could certainly, if you want to have fun, you could certainly go have fun with him, but it's not, while you're having fun with him, keep your options open. Okay? Hi, Nita. I hope that helps, MS. Hi, Mamita. How are you, baby girl? Oh, my little fur baby. Woke up. This is gonna be the last question I take. Hi, mommy. You see? Can you see my little fur baby? When will I purchase my first house? Hi, mommy. Let me answer this question, okay? Yes, my little. No, mamita. No, no, no. You have to wait. You have to wait. Sorry, guys. You have to wait, mommy. Thank you, Vanilla. This is gonna be the last question, okay? All right. Thank you for all your help, Vanilla. All right, Nita. When will you purchase your first house? I think you need some preparation first. Hi from India. I'm not open to questions anymore. I'm about to close the live. But you can like and subscribe. I do this at 12 p.m. EST every Saturday, or most Saturdays. I think you need some preparation, Nita. The thing is, I think you need to do some research as well. I don't think that you're prepared for everything that you would need to have. The devil. Yeah. I think that if you purchase a home right now, you would lose it. Hi, Manya. Because there are things, this is the moon. There are things that you don't know. And if you buy a home right now, those things are going to come at you very, very quickly. You see how all these things are flying from the moon and flying down straight at this person here. I think that if you buy a home now, this is the devil. This is the the fact that you need to do more research. You see, she's reading that book, but she doesn't look very happy about it. Like, I know you want to just, go straight forward, just move ahead and just, do what you want to do. But before you do that, you need to do research and you need to understand everything that's going to be required. So, Hangman, see? I'm not making this up. I would wait at least 3 months. At least 3 months, if not 6. And do research while you're waiting. What am I saying? The Hermit, stop playing with me. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? What does the hermit do? The hermit goes and does research, right? The hermit goes up the hill, gets all the knowledge, right? Comes down as the Hierophant and applies the knowledge as wisdom. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. That's what I have for you. Nita, I hope it helps. If you guys could please hit the like button and show some love to the channel. That will help my algorithm and help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel. You're welcome, sweetie. At least 3 months, if not 6. Okay? And make sure you research the neighborhoods that you're looking into. And all the things that are necessary. Okay? All right, I'm going to close out. I've been here almost 4 hours. Well, 3.5 hours. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. And I'm here. Or you can reach out to me at contessa.divine@gmail.com if you want a personal reading. Okay? Until next time.